We have both Forever Chosen clients, and I'm so excited to reconnect with you. I feel like it flew by. Excited when I think about all the change that you've had. So first, let's start with how did you find me and enter my world?
Actually, I was following Noor Alsak shared that she was doing the soft girl season. From then I started following you and I'm like, oh, I like her style and I like the way that she portrays herself and the way that she's connected to God, which at the time I was not connected to. But I love the way that you had this inner light in you and how clear it was. Like your path, like how much you want to help, how much you want to make a difference, which to me was like, oh, okay. And I followed you for a while. I think for over a year. I did soft curl season and I didn't finish it, so you jumped in and was like, oh, do you want to like do a one-on-one? I'm like, should I do it? Like it was a big commitment. The moment I said yes, it was so clear.
Mm.
Like I felt like such peace. And from session one, this is who I'm meant to be coached by. I loved it. Like I cried almost every session, but I got I got better every single time and it grew so much. And
Always had the
time flew
tissues
by.
on hand.
Oh, of course, 100%. Like I could never start a session without it, and if I didn't, I would have to go and fetch it.
Love it. Okay, wait. So first tell us your love life looked like before we worked together.
I was already in a committed relationship, but I was constantly playing like tug of war, and it was not fun. And we loved each other, but we're not that connected.
Hmm.
Communication was not the greatest at all. He already has two kids, so we were like going back and forth between like how they were raised and what my role was. And it was really, really hard. And my role is the woman was also like not clear. So
And a whole
so
lot of
everything was
resentment.
yeah, a lot of resentment, a lot of blurry situations that to me had no clear resolution or answer. I was like, oh, is this gonna last? Is it not? Like, how is it gonna play out? And yeah, that was like square one, basically.
And what would you say was the hardest part of your dynamic at that point in your relationship?
Oh, I couldn't say what I wanted to say, and there was like just the one secret which he already knew, but I didn't know that he knew. And that put
How
so
long were you
much
holding that
pressure.
secret for?
Oh, like almost 5 years. So much pressure and a huge weight on my shoulders and my heart. I was like, oh, if I tell him he's gonna leave me or whatever. So I struggled with that for years. I wouldn't recommend doing that.
Yeah, I'm so happy we moved through that. That was a big one. Okay, but before joining, was there any part of you believe like this wouldn't work for you?
I mean, I've never been coached before. It's like, is this gonna be like therapy? Is it not? Like, I was so against therapy that I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't know. I was not hesitant to actually be coached, but like the investment of it. So it's like what I'm gonna get out of it. And like every single cent was worth it. After I said yes, I was not trying to find like look for a result, but I actually agreed and accepted to being led and coached and I relaxed into it. So to me that was huge because I never wanted anyone to tell me like what to do and but it was so easy to be open to you.
Aw,
So easy.
thank you. And what would you say are some of your biggest shifts that happened in our work together?
Confidence, boundaries, communication, how open I was with my partner and my mom and like my family, like that shifted so much. I
Mm.
struggled so much with boundaries and even with my own partner. And he's like, you need to learn to say no, but I didn't know how to. So that to me was huge to actually learn to say like, no, okay, this is where like your limit is and be okay with the other person's reactions.
Big one.
Huge.
And I mean, so many of my clients have this. I think almost every single one of my clients, we worked on that. So it's something that a lot of us were stuck in that fawn response, you know?
Oh yeah.
And what would you
Mhm.
say that I helped you see or understand that you couldn't before?
Oh, that my man wants to love me well. And the God is always there for me. Even when I don't see him, he's there.
Yes. So good. Yeah. So before you thought your man, what?
Oh, like he was out to get me. That was so not it. He just wanted to help and make me be better and enjoy life and not play small. He's like constantly pushing me to go big. He's always wanting me to be better. He wants to see me thriving. It's not he's criticizing me just because, but he actually wants what's best for me. And so does God. So it goes hand in hand. Like, and they're there for us to rely on them.
Hmm.
And they're not there to create a war and or battle us every single step of the way. That is not it. It's always out of love.
Always out of love. I know. It's so sweet. It's so crazy how we can't see it in the moment. And then when you see it, you can't unsee it. You're like, oh, why he's actually been trying so hard to love me. I think you should talk about how you used to ask him for so many things and he wouldn't do it. And now,
I used to be so mean about it. It's like just go do it as if we were in the army. But then if I asked like sweetly, it would make me really happy if you did this, or could you please do this while I do that? And the tone makes a world of a difference. You could say the exact same thing, the exact same phrasing, but the tone to them is like day and night.
exactly. So good. And are there any moments now where, whoa, this is so different?
That is so good, but it's like sounds so sad that those first years were so hard for both of us. But to see a change and it didn't take like decades to get to that place, to me is huge. So that is a win.
That's huge. What would your past self be shocked about to see in your relationship now?
The openness that I have to communicating, I'm still figuring it out, of course, but it's not the same that I used to be. Like I would have never thought that my relationship with my mom would be where it is right now. That I would have told Alex like my secret that he already knew.
And how would you say like the listening skills have improved?
I used to be on the defense every single time that I received something, and now I'm like, okay, you have 2 years, one mouth, you should listen more. So I'm trying to be more compassionate, a little bit more empathetic, but without actually like, oh, feeling the exact same thing that the other person is feeling.
Yes.
So just listening, not absorbing whatever they are going through. It's huge. I used to become the other person.
So how do you receive his feedback now?
It goes really well. I'm like, this is not personal. He's just doing it because he loves me and he wants my life to be better and our life to be better. And he doesn't want me to become the shell of the person that he met and the person that I'm becoming. So he doesn't want me to be so rigid in setting my way. He just wants me to be like, oh, we're doing this together.
And what would you say to somebody who's like, I don't know if this is worth it? What would you say without hesitation?
Oh, jump into it with like your eyes closed and like your arms wide open and your heart wide open. Like just do it. I wish I would have done it sooner. Just do it. Like I know it sounds like a big investment, but it's the best investment. It's gonna like jump you forward like a decade, so many years. You would have struggled on your own without someone guiding you. To me, it's a no-brainer. If I had to do it, I would do it all over again 1,000 times over.
Beautiful.
Lexi's the best. You need to know
Thank
that.
you. And
I
what
mean
would
it.
you say if they're like, well, I can just do this on my own?
You could, but I wouldn't recommend it. To have someone with you that you can ask questions to and can be so unbiased and help you from experience, to me, it's invaluable. You could say that you could do it on your own, but it will take you like so much time and so much trial and error. And you will not see what you need to see because you're standing in your own shoes. It's so hard to have this big outlook on your life. And you're not gonna be like, oh, I take no bullshit. Like Lexi does. She's like, oh, huh, you're not saying this. You need to say this. And this is where you're struggling, and this is where you're messing up. And this is where like you could communicate better and do things better. So to me, it's like you can think you can do it on your own, but honestly, if I go back to it, you can.
It's so helpful
You
to have
need
that
a
mirror.
companion. Yeah.
And what
You
would
need
have happened if you never made this decision?
Oh, I would have been stuck in my own lane and loop and go over and over again and think that I'm broken and not be closer to God and more open towards my partner and not open to friends and like no boundaries to my mom or my family. Like none of that would have changed. The kids would still struggle and I still would not know how to repair a relationship and be better with myself and see finances differently and take accountability differently. And now I'm with any journal prompt that like see through my way, I was like, oh, okay, this is what I'm not seeing. And now I see it so much faster.
So good. What surprised you most about how this work actually works?
I did not know that I would be so connected to God and I would get so many downloads and see way we worked with my younger self while being in the present self and not blaming everything on past, but seeing as it is now. So yeah, I was shocked the results and the work and how connecting to the body is so important and how our nervous systems are wired and how we can help them because sometimes we think we're broken when we're not. We're just regulated. We're taught from a young age to not feel, to connect to our bodies, to completely disconnect and see ourselves as kind of like this Barbie doll that we get to fix and tweak and whatever, but not go into it and actually feel without letting our emotions overrule us.
Yes. And how about sometimes there's weeks where you were taking a bunch of pain meds and even the pain meds weren't working, and then we would do a session and the pain would start to alleviate.
But that was great.
What do you understand now that you never understood before?
I'm going back to God. Like how much God has loved me through everything, even when I didn't see him, even when I didn't believe in him, even when I rejected him, he still loved me. And he was there with me. And a lot of times that I felt alone, scared, I wasn't alone. I was just scared. And I wish I could go back and be like, God, you know what? I see you and I know you're there. And I know you love me, even though I don't think you do. And it's been a huge change and shift in my life.
Yeah, it's just so different when you have that relationship with him, how that anchors your physical relationship with your man, allows you to do love because it's not always easy. So to have God, it just is so soothing.
He just loves you. He doesn't judge you. Even if people do it because we're human,
Hmm.
he does not.
How do you think this work will impact your future relationship, your family, long term?
It already has so much in such a short time. But I already know that life is gonna get better and better and better. And the one thing that I always looked towards, even though I didn't have it as a motto, was like this long-lasting relationship with a partner and seeing like these old couples walking around holding hands and looking at each other as they love each other so much. At that age, I'm like, why is it so hard? And why is that crazy lifestyle being portrayed as the ultimate goal? Which is not. Like to me, it's having like a beautiful partnership that you can grow old with and grow a beautiful family and have those kids replicate that and learn from us like the way that they should love and communicate and hold each other and they best friends. Like that is why I aspired to have when I was racist and only child and like I don't want that for my kids. I want them to have like a beautiful life.
So beautiful. Last two questions. Someone was watching this and was like, okay, my relationship is similar to yours, but I don't know if this will work for me. What would you tell her?
Oh, it absolutely will. Like you think it won't, but the more you relax into it, the more you're into it, you're gonna be like, oh, this is actually working. And it's not gonna take years to see the difference. From session to session, you're gonna see the change. You will see the difference and the changes so quick. So,
Mhm.
so quick.
What if she keeps waiting for the right time?
There's no such a thing as the right time.
You
You
used to
just
believe
jump
that
into
too,
it.
right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I was like the number one, oh, the right time, the right time, the right time. But there's no such thing. You just jump into it. And it's not like jump and hope for the best. You know it's gonna change you.
Mm.
Trust me. I
How
didn't know if it would change me, but it did. Surrender to it. That's the best word that I can use for it.
so good. And last question, how would you describe my coaching? How I am as a mentor?
Ah, I love this question. It's loving. It doesn't take any bullshit. You will call me out whenever. I'm like, oh, this is happening to me. No, you're doing it to yourself for real. So fun. Surrendering to your emotions, for
Mm.
sure. Not holding anything in. So easy to trust
Mm.
and create that trusting bond. To me, it's like talking to my best friend, for real. I'm getting emotional about it, but it's true.
Mm.
Like it was so easy to trust you because it's so clear that you want nothing but the best for your clients and you want to change the love in the world. One person at a time. Your
Thank
purpose is
you.
so clear. Thank you. You see,
Even on a testimony, got her crying.
even then, it was a given. It was unavoidable.
It's so beautiful. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
I
you.
love
You
you
have
and I'm
changed
so
my life.
grateful.
To anyone watching ever, just do it. You will not regret any second of it. No, it's hard. It's really hard, but it's so good.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.